In this tutorial, you will learn how to track offers, enrollments, and declinations for an employee in the companion application. To start, you will need to be under the Employee Plan Details tab. From here, you can search for the employee that you need to make an offer for. You can search by last name or by the last 4 digits of the employee's Social Security number. In this example, we will search for our employee, Andrea Green. When we select Andrea, we will be brought to her Employee Plan Details screen. From here, the first thing we need to do is select our Make Offer option. When we do so, this is indicating what benefit package we will be offering Andrea. You can see here that under the Benefit Package Offer dropdown, we have the ability to select which benefit package we are offering. In addition, we have our benefit offer date. The benefit offer date is simply the date that you as the employer are making this offer to the employee. From here, we can click Add, and that offer will now be visible for us in our Benefit Package Offers tree. In the example of an enrollment, meaning Andrea decided to enroll or accept the insurance plan that we had offered, we will also need to be tracking that enrollment. We can do so by selecting Enrollment under the Benefit Package Offers tree. And from here, we need to specify some additional pieces of information. You will see that by default, Accepted will automatically be selected, as again, we are entering an enrollment. We also need to indicate the date enrolled. The date enrolled is simply representing the date that the employee came back and responded to the offer you had made. In this example, we'll say that Andrea got back to us at the next day. Keep in mind, your date enrolled will not have an effect on your end-of-year reporting. The next piece of information is going to be your coverage dates. Here you have the ability to select a coverage start date as well as a coverage end date. The coverage dates do have a direct effect on your 1095-C reporting, as this is going to be showing which months this employee was covered underneath this insurance plan. We need to indicate the coverage start date, so representing when does that coverage start or take effect. Maybe it'll be the first of the following month. If we happen to know the coverage end date, or when that coverage will no longer be in effect for this employee, we do have the ability to select that date from the drop-down here. If we are unsure of when that coverage will be ending, we can leave the end date blank for this time being until we know when that coverage is no longer going to be in effect for this employee. Finally, we do need to specify the health plan selected, and this is going to be pulling from those insurance plans that are linked to the benefit package that we had originally offered Andrea. In this situation, we'll say that Andrea chose the 2017 MEC plan, and from here we can click on our Add option. At this point in time, both the offer as well as the enrollment have been officially tracked or recorded in the companion application. I also want to highlight that if we want to review that enrollment information, we can select that specific enrollment, and we do have the ability to view that information down below, and we can also, when the employee terminates mid-year, for example, come here and update that coverage end date with the appropriate date. In addition, we are going to walk through an example of how to track a declination. In this situation, I'm going to say that I need to track a declination for a different employee. For example, maybe I need to track a declination for Marta. Again, we can see that Marta currently does not have any offer tracked in the companion application, as this benefit package offers section is currently blank. We're going to start by first making that offer, again indicating what benefit package it is that we are offering this particular employee, as well as what date we as the employer are extending or making this offer. Once we click Add, we will then be prompted to view that information in our benefit package offers area. And again, we can have the ability to select enrollments or declinations. In this case, we need to indicate that Marta has declined. When we select declinations, we still have some additional pieces of information that are needed below. For example, you can see that by default, declined here will be selected for you, as again, we are tracking that declination. You will also notice that you still have a date range of offer, and this is going to be where we need to specify that start and end date. Now this date range of offer is going to be representing the months or that time period of when this employee would have been covered underneath the insurance. For example, maybe we know that she would have been covered starting December 1st. Just like with the enrollment, if we are unsure of when that coverage would have ended, we can leave this end date blank. Or if we know when that coverage would no longer be in effect, we can always input that date at this point in time. Again, your date range of offer here is very important for your 1095-C form reporting, as this is going to be showing the months that the employee would have been covered underneath that insurance plan. Finally, we do have the ability to specify a decline reason. This is optional, but it can be nice to have for reporting or tracking purposes. Maybe, for example, Marta has other insurance. When finished, we can add that declination. And just like with the enrollment, if we select declined now, we will be able to again view those basic details in the lower right-hand corner of the screen. And when we know when that coverage would have no longer been in effect for this employee, we can come here and we can update that coverage or that date range of offer end date.